Yo, it's your boy Carl. Okay, I haven't really set up my tripod like this for a long time. I'm actually using like my previous tripod. This is like almost my height. So, yeah, I can stand up here and talk to my camera. You can probably hear from my voice. I'm still having this damn cold, but I'm feeling alright. I just came back from the gym and got myself a boba drink. Yep, I love this. 一点点. I love this a lot. I got myself a oolong milk tea with some boba and coconut jelly, and I got 75% of sugar, and I got a lukewarm. Like instead of a hot or cold, I got a lukewarm, which is perfect because I just want something warm and nice, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me just drink a little bit. I love it. I love it a lot. Yep. So I've been having a really good day. But honestly, this morning I was feeling a little bit down because I got up really late. My alarm rings off at 5:30, and then I got up, I actually turned it off, and then I went back to sleep because it was raining and I didn't want to force myself to run in the rain. So I went back to sleep. And then the next moment I woke up, it was already 10 something, and I still felt really tired. Yeah, so this morning I didn't really do much, but I watched a movie and it was good. After lunch, I went to the gym. Before I worked out, I went for a run because I didn't run this morning. I ran like 5K, to be exact, 5 kilometers, and it was a really good run. I always felt much easier to run in the morning. I mean, during the day, especially when a lot of people around me, because that always make me excited. And then I hit up my chest today. So yeah, feeling good. I just want to simply talk about my day, and then I want to talk about the last 2 days. Yeah, I have actually been to Changsha again and spent like almost 2 days there with some friends, some new friends, and I really had an amazing time. So on Saturday, actually Sunday morning, yep, I got a message from a new friend. We met once from an event I, participated like about a month ago, and he asked me if I want to come to camp with them, like just a day camp. We're not gonna set up a tent or anything like that. We just sit on the grass and have some snacks and drink some wine and play some games and talk. Yeah, so I didn't even hesitate. I just said, of course, why not? I'm coming. Yeah. And then I went to the gym in the afternoon, and then I went to Changsha directly. And yeah, we really had a great time. We had done a lot of like all kinds of games. Okay, hold up. My grandpa is having some, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's taking some pills. You can see that? You can see that? Yeah, that's my grandpa. I just saw him putting some like kind of pills in his mouth. I have no idea. I'm gonna ask him later. Yeah, anyway, so I just really enjoyed, hanging out with those people. They were all very like, chill and just outgoing. We can talk so easily. We can talk about everything, and we vibe very easily. That's what I mean. Like, we're the same people. I can tell. Excuse me. And then I stayed around 7, almost 8, and nobody even brought up the idea of dinner. And I was so hungry because after working out, and I had a really long day, and I didn't really drink too much water either. So I was just like, socializing, hanging out with people, which consumes a lot of energy. And I was really starving, and I just couldn't wait and tell people that I'm gonna go for some dinner. I just gotta eat something. I already decided I'm not gonna go home on that day, and I brought some clothes, so I didn't worry about that. And but I just need to go eat something. And then I asked a friend. She said she's coming with me. She's gonna have some food as well, and also another friend. So three of us uh, just made up this decision to have some Japanese food. It was recommended by one of the friends, and we really just enjoyed a lot. And before I got there, actually, I texted another friend of mine, and then just four of us had dinner together. That restaurant, I highly recommend. I don't know if they got an English name, but Chinese name is Shengu Wu, and there's at least I think 3 locations in Changsha City. I highly recommend. That restaurant is so awesome, delicious food, amazing service. Yeah, and the price was not too bad, you know. Yeah, so after that, another friend had to go home because he needs to work the next day. But 3 of us, me and another 2 friends, just decided to actually go to a bar. I was gonna drink, but I thought maybe I can just be their driver, so I'm not gonna drink. And yeah, and then we just went to a bar. But after we got there, we actually decided we're gonna just like do some other things instead. And they are actually doing some kind of I have no idea what people call it in English. In Chinese, people call it 塔罗牌. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, superstition cards. You just can like fortune tell people's life in different areas, like, you know, career, you know, wealth, relationship, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, people love that. I did that too, but I didn't really believe it too much, you know. And yeah, so after that, it was probably already, I think, 12 something in midnight. And I didn't want to like end that day, actually. So I just drove a little bit more, and somehow I just went to the famous nightclub streets in China. I mean, in Changsha, which is called 解放西. And I think I'm not sure the translation to that street, but yeah, it was hella busy. Although it was Sunday, and still a lot of people were out there having fun. And yeah, I just parked, and then we went to multiple clubs and bars. We actually didn't get anything. We were just like walking around and checking out different places. And personally, I didn't really like any of them. I just felt their vibes suck. Nobody was actually like dancing, or just, you know, people just party different ways. People just, you know, talking and playing games and dice and stuff like that, and drinking instead of just like, you know, dancing and vibing. You know, it's different here in China. People needs a lot of alcohol to actually, you know, feel loose and just dance. You know, I totally get it. You know, me personally, I definitely need to drink some alcohol before I can just, you know, freely dance without feeling embarrassed and awkward. Yeah. And yeah, we left around 1 a.m. I drove to send my friends back home, and then I found myself a cheap hotel. I stayed there for like a night. I mean, actually, I woke up really late the next morning, and it was pouring again. And yeah, so I just stayed in the bed, and I actually watched a movie by Andy Liu Dehua. It was a pretty fantastic movie. I loved it. I loved old Hong Kong classic movies. Yeah, so in the afternoon, I actually contacted the 2 friends We hung out again. We went get some like Sichuan food. It was pretty legit. Although the environment was not as good as I expected, it was actually in somebody's home, like in a very old building, and just the sanitation is definitely not accepted. Actually, it's not acceptable. But we didn't really care that much. We just loved the food, as long as it tasted good. Yeah, we're not gonna go there all the time. Yeah, and after that we actually found a cafe, actually more like a bar, but during the day people go there to have coffee and just talk. And yeah, it was a really good environment, and it's right by the riverfront. And I went for a run when we got there, and I ran like 5.4k. So yeah, because I didn't run in the morning either. So yeah, and then I went back. I talked with the two friends. We talked a lot of things, and I was like really happy that I could talk with them, because I normally didn't have anybody to talk with, and they were all willing to share their stories. And especially a friend from Ghana. Yeah, she's actually African, and she lives in Changsha for 6 years, and she's about to graduate from school. And yeah, she's leaving and going back home for like a year, and then coming back next year. So yeah, I forgot to introduce her. And yeah, but we recorded a few videos together, just talking and like having a conversation. We talked a lot of different topics, but I didn't record all of them because I was just so in the conversation. I really enjoyed talking with people, and I definitely wished I can record all of them, but it was kind of loud in the public area, so I just gave up the idea of recording and just talking. Yeah. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I stayed a little bit longer until 7 something. We went have some dinner. We had some dim sum. Yeah, we both enjoyed it, and then I came back home. Yeah. Is this everything? I'm not too sure. I just tried to talk about my day and what happened, how did I feel, what did I do, the people I met. I think, yeah, this is definitely a good day. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. By the way, today is June 6th, 2023. Yeah, I would always mention the date in the beginning of the video, but now I just want to do it in the last. Yeah, because it doesn't matter that much comparatively, but still I just want to document the date. Okay, so thank you for watching. Have a great day. Later.